Hi, this is Lisa from Low Cooking Rubber Stamp. Today I am going to just show you a quick preview of our new release. But don't worry, you are safe because those new release is not going to be available until June 15, probably July 1st. The shipment has arrived, but I was kind of holding the new release because I supposed to leave you some money for the food, right? So, but I really want to show you what's the new stuff that we are going to have it, and then so I can't. And also somebody was sending me an email and that she like to learn how to make this card. So, and I have decided to create a tutorial to show you one of the new set, and I hope you like it. And in this tutorial, I am actually going to provide an extra 10% off for our new release, which is coming probably in the mid-June or early July. So the June-July promotion, the whole online store is going to be 20% off. But for our viewer, you are going to get the 10% extra discount. So just mark down the code that I'm going to provide in this tutorial. So when you can working on your shopping list, take your time, and you can shop now because they are not available. But just kind of working on your shopping list, and then when they are available, you can use that 10% extra discount code and to do your shopping. So that's going to be 30% off for all the online order, the regular prices only. And for the new release, we are going to also have free shipping too. So it's going to be a pretty good deal because 20% off, and you get a 10% extra coupon code. And for the new release, we have a special promotion and then the free shipping for the new release. So that's pretty good, safe, because I don't think so we are able to do any shows this year. They just send an email out, few of the show has been canceled. And also, if the show is going on, they are going to do this social distance stuff. So that make our job is so tough. I think we probably won't be able to make it, and that's why I am going to offer this great deal so you can shop at home. And I will continue to provide a lot of tutorial, and like I say, every tutorial I try to show something. So maybe from your point of view, this tutorial probably 30-40 minutes, but it takes me hours planning. And sometimes when I do the make a sample and make a mistake and I have to do it again, but I always like to share the mistake that I made, so that way when you are making it, you can avoid those mistakes. So today's tutorial, I am going to use one of our new coming set. So this one is, I really like the name. It's called Do You See What I See? And it's a two little cute hummingbird. And I'm going to show you an awesome technique beside or coloring and the 3D. So the writing the wave, and this tutorial I already show how to do the wave. So I'm working on some other technique to see something else I can offer. But today's tutorial, this is something you're going to be amazed by the end of the tutorial. You're definitely going to learn something new. So that's started. Okay, so the material list, we are going to use the markers. So we're going to use the Low Cooking markers. You can use any kind of dye-based marker. They will work just fine. I'm going to use the StayOn for my river rock background, and this river rock background is on the Cougar cardstock. And in my previous tutorial, I did a review for 10 different kind of papers. So if you haven't got a chance to take a look, check it out. And in that tutorial, I kind of explain which paper is good for what. So for the background, I use a Cougar, the regular cardstock. And for our little birdie, I use Dark Glossy. And we're going to need need the scroll power. If you have it, it's a good tool. If you don't have it, try to just use a pen to draw a few lines. And we're going to need the acetate. So this acetate is pretty thick, and we do carry some. We don't have a lot in the stock, so if you need some, we can use acetate. If you can't find the acetate, just use regular cardstock. It's just not seeing through, but it does the work. We need the 2 parallax, and any color you have it will be fine. And the stamp positioner. If you don't have a stamp positioner, check the tutorial number 45. I did show you how to use a CD case or DVD case to create a stamp positioner. So that's pretty much about it. That's our material that we need. And here. Okay, I want you to write down this number, okay? This number will be your extra 10% off when our promotion start. Usually the coupon code cannot stack with any other promotion. So, but this is going to be extra 10% off when we release the new image in June 15 or probably July 1st. You will receive email when the promotion is available. Just check our website or once in a while. So it's LK 101530. Okay, just write down this number, and you can always use this number for the regular prices only. Okay, so for the regular prices, and also for the new release. So the new release, we are going to have you can get 20% off plus the extra 10% off, and also we have a combo that if you get it all together, that's a certain price, and then you can use this 10% on top of that, which is going to be an awesome deal. Okay, so just write down this number. I don't know when I'm going to post those images yet, because I really don't want to put you guys in the trouble. I try to release it slowly, so just take a look, and then I will post it soon, but don't shop yet, waiting for that 20% off plus this extra 10%. So write it down, very important code, save a lot of money. Okay, so look, those two are exactly the same stamp set, different kind of layout, different kind of looking. So in today's tutorial, I am not going to repeat the technique I already showed in my previous tutorial. So, but every tutorial I'm trying to share some great idea with you. So what's today's tutorial? Today's tutorial, besides to make this 3D card, I want to show you, can you see those hummingbirds have some kind of metallic color on top? If you take a closer look, it's a color with markers. How did I get those metallic finish? Have you seen the real hummingbird? The real hummingbird, they have all different kinds of sizes. Sometimes they are smaller, like a bee, honeybee. Sometimes they are a little bit bigger, and they fly so fast, and then their feather is just so shiny, and those color is just so pretty. So when I create this card, I was thinking about how can I create those kind of metallic looking. Would you like to learn how? That's started. Enough, we can add more, and those marker dry slow on the rubber, and these kind of shadow stamp, they really work well with a rubber stamp. If you have a clear stamp, you will find out they don't really take the ink well. When you apply the ink on top of that clear stamp, you barely can see the ink, so you cannot see where you put what color. So I have a light, medium, dark, right? And those marker is awesome because you can actually use the lighter, like a second color, kind of blending between. And if your marker pick up some darker color, don't worry about it. Just wipe with wet cloth. They will come off just like that. Okay, so that's the first 3 color I use, and I'm going to have a blue bird. So I am going to do the blue and the purple, and I'm going to do the green. Okay, so light, medium, dark, and then when you color them by piece, so that's my foundation color, and don't worry about the outline. If you get a little bit blue on the leaves, that's okay. So 1, 2, 3, that's a 3 color. You know what? I design all the stamp I'm selling, and then at the show floor, I am still surprised every time when I stamp because you never know what they turn out. It's just amazing. Okay, and then we do this a little bit yellow to this, what's it called, reed? And then we just give it a little bit shading here. Just follow your color instinct. I have water lily flower, so I'm going to just use 2 color. Try to start with a lighter color first, and then you color piece by piece. Okay, don't color with a line. Color by piece, and then you can always use your lighter color, kind of blending, borrow a little bit color on top. If the marker tip become a little bit darker, just wipe with a wet cloth. And in my previous tutorial, I was showing you how to do the refill. This marker is awesome because you can abuse them. They work better and better. Just be careful the first time when you color them. Those markers is very moisture. You don't want to repeating. Just one layer. If they can cover your stamp, that's good enough. Okay, and then see, I'm really taking my time. I'm not in hurry. And then, like I say, those markers, you can blend in the color. Okay, darker green. Okay, because those stamps, they are reverse image. That's why you don't have to worry about the detail. Just make sure you color everywhere. They will do. Okay, I'm missing a little bit here. Okay, and if I want to do a little bit shading for my water lily, okay, take your time. Okay, just a little bit here, and then I can even do a little bit brown and mix with a little bit green. And then now I'm going to working on my little hummingbird's eye. So there's 2 brownish color. One is light brown and one is darker brown. They looks kind of like a black, but they actually brown. So we're going to use the brown first and then color the beak. And then his little feet are here. Okay, eye, a little bit on the beak, his little feet. Some dotting on that piece of wood they're standing on. Okay, give a little bit shadow on the water lily leaf. And then now, okay, see, I'm still taking my time. No need to hurry, okay? They dry slow on the rubber, they dry 1, 2, 3 on the paper. Okay, and then now I just give a little bit dotting on the eye, his little feet. Eye, little feet, a little bit on the beak. Okay, let's see what it look like. So it's a good idea to use the stamp positioner because if you make a boo-boo, you can go back to fix it. But today's tutorial, because I want to show you how to create those kind of shimmering metallic finish, so we got to see how pretty it is. Okay, and then you are going to clean the, let me find my wet cloth. Okay, you are going to clean your stamp first. Okay, make sure it's completely dry before you do the next step. Okay, that's it. Okay, just in case, I'm going to use the heat gun to dry it. Make sure it's completely dry, but don't move your paper yet. Okay, and how did I get those metallic finish? This is what you're going to do. You are going to need a Versamark here, some Versamark, and then you're going to just use the Versamark, kind of ink that 2 little birdie area. Okay, so okay, try to do your best. Okay, and then you just kind of inking that 2 little birdie, and then you're going to just stamp. Okay, and then now you can remove your paper here, and then I am going to need 2 gold, or you can use the metallic red, it will do. So my first bird is kind of orangish, so I go use gold, and the other kind is kind of blue, I use the purple. Okay, so you are going to need a very soft brush. So what you can do is you can go to dollar store, buy those kind of cheap makeup brushes. They are awesome. They are very soft. So you only need a little bit. See how much? And then you're going to just gently brush the hummingbird. Okay, only the hummingbird area. Okay, and then you're going to put your metallic, the micro pearl, what's that called? Pearlax. Okay, and I'm going to do a little bit purple. Very, very tiny. You don't need a lot. See, this is actually too much. You don't need too much. We just need a little bit. And then kind of brush on top. You cannot really see yet, but I'm going to show you. Kind of brush the extra one. Can you see that metallic? Okay, and now we're going to seal it. You can see that gold powder, if you look from the front, it doesn't cover that red. Okay, is that pretty? And then you just give a very, very thin layer and kind of brush out. And now we're going to seal it. What I'm going to use it to seal it, you can go to buy those kind of special spray from the art store. But I found out there's something you probably already have. They will work just fine. I'm going to show you. Ready to see my secret weapon? This is a hairspray. But you cannot buy those kind of plastic one. You need these kind of air compress, okay? So kind of just hold a little bit distance and then just spread it. And then they will seal it, and when you touch it, it will not pick up that pearlax. And then just wait until it's completely dry, and then before you cut. So that will seal that pearlax, but don't put too much. If you put too much, they probably is going to, kind of smudge. And then you can put, actually I am going to do that. I am going to use a packing tape to seal it, to make a glassy. Let's see what it look like. This one I didn't do it, but that one, let's try this one and put it, see is what's it look like. So just seal with the air spray, and then see my shining hummingbird. Is that amazing technique? You can try on the different technique, and then just do two. And I'm going to show you these two little birdie after I show you the feature. Okay, so this is what I did after that. I finished a packing tape and I just put on top. And then remember those Gorilla packing tape? They are pretty thick, but one thing you got to be very careful because their surface is so slippery. So you got to leave some part of your paper is uncovered, so that way your tape will stick. If you cover the whole surface with this tape, your tape cannot stick on top. So just beware with that one, or just use a regular packing tape. They will work just fine. So I don't know, do you like those kind of finishes, shiny, touching or not? I think if you don't want to cover the tape, that will work just fine. Okay, so in the back you can see there's a lot of pre-cut, so you can see better in the back. These little feet is popping out, so you can just kind of poking out. The beak is popping out. You don't have to do anything. The water lily paddle is poking out. So you just kind of remove a little bit. The only thing is different is if you put the packing tape, you are not able to give it a little bit shading anymore. So I don't know which one you like the best. And then I am going to just show you a quick way to finish it touching. So in this car, I just stamp one more time, and I kind of just even the wing is kind of pop out. Okay, oh, this water lily leaf is pop out too. So the wing, there is some, you can see the dotting in the back is helping you. If you want to separate this birdie, you can just tear with your hand and then just sanding the edge of this tearing area, or you can just trimming it. And then his little wing, you can just easily break it off and then kind of give a little bit curve. Even his head. So that way you can make like a 3D card just like that. So I'm going to show you how to do the background, and the background is pretty simple, and I'm going to just fast forward it, okay? So I will include a measurement in this tutorial. You can see in the bottom there is some part, right? So just follow instruction, because that way they have to glue all the way, so they will hold better, and then when they stick on the table they are not going to wiggly. So you got to have this support under. Okay, so I will put the size, the measurement size in the tutorial, and then you just follow the measurement and do the scrolling to create your base. Okay, so next we are going to use a river rock. So I already used the river rock to create this background, and then now I am going to use the river rock to also create this on the acetate. So we are going to use stays on white, and because the acetate is a material, is not paper, so regular impact is not going to stay. So I'm going to use the stays on white. This is a cotton white, and then they are permanent impact. So when you apply it on top, okay, just gently tap. We don't want it too much, okay? And if you want to refill your stays on, make sure you shake that re-inker before you re-ink your impact. Okay, just make sure tap everywhere. And the best part of this one is if you make a boo-boo, it's okay. We can just clean with the stays on cleaner. So I'm going to just put the acetate, and see the way I'm stamping my background stamp. I don't stamp the stamp. I actually put my card on top, and then I am going to just use a piece of cardstock, not scrap paper, just gently rubbing the back. If you make a boo-boo, just spray with some stays on cleaner. They can be very easily clean. And that's what's on the acetate. And then I'm going to do a little bit more. Gently tap. You don't want it too much, because if it's too much, you lose the detail. Okay, so because it's staying true, right? We have no problem to put exactly the border line. Rub. That's my beautiful background. And then they actually dry pretty fast. Probably 1 minute, so they will be completely dry. Isn't that awesome? The assembling part here is something you might need to know. See, when I'm scrolling, I have a 1/2 inches space, right? So I glue these 2 1/2 inches space too, and I still keep this one open. So you just be careful. You got to make sure they are they stick on your foundation. Sometimes you just use a pencil. It's a small things, but I think you had better just share it with you. Use your pencil to kind of pushing the paper, make sure they are glued nicely. And then you're going to open it, and then you can use the more double-sided tape here. Okay, make sure you put it enough. And then we are going to place your acetate right in the middle. It's just some small thing, and then you're going to push back. You can actually mail it. I think number 10 envelope they will fit. Okay, so just try to don't open it. So that's why you have to be very careful. You know, line up. Okay, I'm going to fix it. Okay. Okay, and I'll just open it. I'm going to just put a little bit more tape. Hey, and that's it. So I am going to just mount on top. And when I was making this sea turtle card, I was using the foam tape. I show you. So I was using this foam tape, and that kind of looks pretty ugly, right? So what I'm gonna do, and take a look at my hummingbird, there's no foam tape anymore. So what did I do? I found this Gorilla mounting tape from the hardware store. They are double-sided. They have a little bit thickness, so they are very sticky. This is probably $5, kind of pricey, but you only need a little bit. Or if you have like a glue dots, the glue dots will do too. So I think the price is pretty much the same. So that way we can hide in that foam tape. See, much better, right? Okay, so the sea turtle I just stamped one more time, and I put the backing. This combo set does come with 2 die cut, and kind of just decorate. And the hummingbird I just put the little guy, and look at those beautiful metallic color. Which one is your favorite? Okay, so don't forget, where is the coupon code? Okay, I don't know when I am going to posting the new release yet, but you don't want to missing the extra discount. So this is a 10% extra discount. That's for Local King Rubber Stamps YouTube viewer only. If you without this discount, when the promotion is available online, you only get a 20% off. Make sure you write down this number. I'm not posting this number every tutorial. So just make sure you write down this number. That save you 10% extra, and probably can cover the shipping cost. Okay, so there's more tutorial coming soon, and well, actually I have to take a break because my doctor say my eyes is under the stress. That's why those blurry start to happening. Too much computer work. So I'm going to do my best, try to upload few tutorial just once a while. And if you feel you're bored, go back to the old tutorial. There is 146 tutorial ready to view. Just check some of my old tutorial. They are pretty cool too. So this is Lisa from Local King Rubber Stamp. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.